Hello everyone, we're on Fort William. The screen replacement was supposed to arrive today, but I haven't got any email yet. But I came anyway just in case. I'll just be spending time around here until it's there really. There's no point in going north to then come back down. So I thought I'd vlog because we went grocery shopping. And I just wanted to show you what I buy to last me about 3 weeks a month. I just went to LIDL. There isn't any other LIDL like cheap kind of shops from here north because it's the Highlands and there's less populated. There isn't really a big city other than Inverness, so I thought I'd buy everything in Fort William. So yeah, we just went to LIDL. I just went to LIDL because he's not allowed, and we got this, and I'm just gonna unpack it and show you what I get. Maybe some of you will find it interesting. Right, so here is what we've got for £28.49. Ta-da! Look at how well I've put it for you. So obviously we'll be topping up with fresh products on the way because it would be pointless to buy all the fresh products now, but this is what kind of my staple would be. So you've got the soy milk, which I use for my coffee and for porridge. I already have some porridge somewhere. Then I've got some juice for hikes, baby wipes, and some tissues. And then some chocolate. I bought the spicy chocolate so that I eat less of it. Then some apricots as well, very good for hikes. And then I buy this German bread, the whole grain bread, because it's good for you and also it keeps for a long time. And again, you eat less of it than normal bread. Then I've got some bananas for pancakes, some ginger that I use on tea, cabbage, lots of avocados. I know, very local. Lots of garlic because I love my garlic, and there's nobody I can poison with my breath in the van other than Odie. Lots of pasta, spaghetti because they take less space. If you were to buy the same half a kilo of penne, it would be like 3 times the size, and you know, little things matter. And then I bought some coconut oil, which I'm gonna use, just give it to Odie. I'm gonna mix this with turmeric because I've been told it's good for arthritis to give them a coconut oil, so I'm gonna mix this and see how it goes. I got him as well some disgusting little pate. I don't usually buy this, but when we go for like a long hike and he's really knackered, then this is, you know, it's like a little... Recording has stopped, so yeah, I was just talking about this pate. That's just a little treat. I don't give it very often, but occasionally. Then some oatcakes for when we don't have any fresh bread, and then lots of canned chickpeas and corn and baked beans, you know, just staples. And then I've got some noodles, which I know they aren't very healthy, but when you're like parked somewhere and it's late and you can't be bothered to cook, then those are lifesavers. Not many of them, but enough. And then I just got some ready sauces again when I'm feeling lazy. Some onions as well, of course, and some sweet potatoes over there. One thing I should mention is that I do love cooking, so if I can, I'll make my pasta sauce from scratch or my curry from scratch. So I do like to stop quite often in shops and get fresh produce if I can't, you know, forage greens and that kind of thing. But I don't know how often I'll have access to fresh veggies, so I thought I'd stack it up. And now the challenge is actually to find a space for all of these things, because on my cabinet, my kitchen cabinet, it's already full. Don't know if you can see. So yeah, we'll just need to find a spot for all of this goodness. Yum 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 yum. 30 minutes later, I found a place for everything apart from those 2 little those things, and I'm like looking everywhere, but there's not like the smallest hole free. Right, I found the spot. Can you see that? It's just, oh gosh, the joys of living in a small vehicle. The plan now is to go to Morrison's just to steal their bathrooms. Hopefully they have bathrooms. And then we need to shoot in Fort William, because I found a shop that sells the string guitars, because I broke my E string on the guitar, and I was trying to find a shop that sells it, but there's no music stores like from here to Inverness. So again, either I ordered it online and waited another week for Argus to come, or I found another one, which is, it's weird because it's a gift shop store, like you know, where they sell cups and all Scottish memorabilia. And I've called, and because it showed as selling strings, and I was like, yeah, that's weird. And I called, and apparently they do sell strings, so I'm gonna go in and get those. And then we're gonna go to Cotswold to get a water filter, because nice man. Because I was thinking about this, and it's kind of a pain every time to go to a public restroom or to a place where they have clean water just to get clean water, because Scotland has so many like beautiful clean rivers and like little streams, and I've been getting my water from there for the cooking water, because anyway I boil it, so there's no problem. But you don't want to boil it every time that you want to drink it, and so I thought I don't want to keep on buying it or like going into public restrooms to refill. So I thought I'd get a water filter so that I can just drink directly from, you know, the streams, and I'm not as dependent on like villages and cities, so I can just, it's just peace of mind, because I don't have, as you know, I don't have a lot of water storage. I only have 15 liters, so that's not much, plus of course some bottles that I have, so it's kind of, yeah, it's just a water filter will allow me to be a little bit more independent. I'm gonna stop talking, I need a wee, so I'm gonna go to Morrison's. Bye. Thank you, Morrison's! Mission accomplished. We found our guitar string, which I was quite pleased. I didn't have to buy a full set. They sold them by the string, so that was a lot cheaper. And we got the water filter. I'm really excited of using this. I might do a little review. What do you think? Because this thing is really, really useful. If you go hiking and you don't want to bring lots of water with you, and you know there's going to be water somewhere where you're going, it just has a lot of uses, and I think it's one of those things that are good to have in your backpack. And then I treated myself. I've been a bit naughty, because actually I wanted a pair of boots for a long time, because I only have my running shoes that I use for hiking, which aren't the best. They were just 10 euros from Decathlon, so you can imagine the quality of it not being great. And I've been wanting to buy Solomon mountain boots, but they're really expensive, so I found those on sale. They aren't like top quality, and surely it says like that they're waterproof, but you know, they can be waterproof to like a drizzle, but surely they aren't waterproof if you go in a puddle. But anyhow, I got some hiking boots, and as I don't wear leather, of course that makes it more difficult to find like good boots. But yeah, we'll see how they stand up to the challenge of Scottish bogs. And the only thing is that, of course, anytime you get something in the van, you need to get something out of the van. So as I have a new pair of shoes, I need to find a pair of shoes to get rid of, because otherwise I don't have any space. So I think I'm gonna get rid of my wellies, because I have my running shoes, some trainers that I use in the cities, the wellies, a pair of boots, like winter boots, and climbing shoes, and a pair of just, how do you call those? tongs. I think tongs is the American way of saying, like, so, and a pair of heels actually as well. So it's a lot of shoes if you think about it, but they all serve their purpose very well. But yeah, I think if I have mountain shoes, that I can get rid of wellies. What do you think? Wellies are also like very useful in, like, if you're going to the sea, if you're going, you know, for a short walk with your dog. They're just easy to put in. I don't know, what do you say? Give me advice. As you can see, we're back at Morrison's to use their toilets again, because we're naughty. The plan now is just to find parking, because Fort William is, well, if you're not from England, you might not know, it's the city closest to Ben Nevis, which is the highest mountains, Monroe, of England. I don't know how high it is, actually. I should check. It takes about 6 hours to hike. I don't think we're gonna hike it. We could give it a go, but I'm a bit concerned about Odie. I mean, the path up is not difficult. It's very well tracked and it's not impossible. It's just very long. So I don't know, if it's a really nice day, we might go. It really depends when this screen is gonna arrive in Argus, because it was supposed to arrive today, but it hasn't. I doubt it's gonna arrive tomorrow, because tomorrow it's Sunday, so it might arrive on Monday or on Tuesday. We'll see. So if it takes a long time, then we might go and hike it. Probably not tomorrow, because it's Sunday and it's gonna be full of people already. So yes, we're gonna get out of Fort William, because as it's a popular hike, there's a lot of people that try and hike it, and so it's quite busy, and there's a lot of no overnight signs for parking, and it's just a bit of a hassle. The closest parking that's kind of the forest and popular with vans, it's €10 a day, and that's the start to the trek to Ben Nevis. So we're not gonna go there. I think we're gonna go a little bit more east and see what's there. Sorry, this vlog is just gonna be a lot of talking of my face and talking, because there isn't much for you to look at other than parking. Yeah, nothing else to say. I shall see you in the parking. Odie knows that he's not allowed in my bed, but anytime that I go in the shops, that's where I find him. We found a little parking for the night. We are at the north face of the Ben Nevis. You won't be able to see anything at all, but Ben Nevis is up there. There is a hike we can take from here. We're not gonna get to the top of the mountain, just because the last bit is for climbers, but we can get up to a good level. It's a 5 hours trip, so I think we might be doing that tomorrow. Odie has been wandering around, sniffing the smells. I shall see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Bye everyone. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.